Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to episode 10 of the 2018 experiment. I'm Josh, and this is my channel, all of that fun stuff. So let's talk about my week in review. Now, my plan was to get my business plan reviewed by somebody else. I didn't get the chance to do that this week, but I have been very busy with tattooing, and that's my focus at the moment. So tattooing. I've been hustling for more clients, and it's starting to pick up slowly but surely. I'm moving into some large scale work, and I found that when I post art, I get more of a response. So I've been focusing not only on tattooing as far as hustling for clients to come in, but I've also been focusing on creating finished pieces of art. Now, the most recent design that I did to post was a very stereotypical tattoo design. It was a skull with a rose and a filigree design. Now, I had a whole lot of fun working on that, but I did it specifically because it was a design that just screams, this is a tattoo design. I also knocked out the line work for a quarter sleeve tattoo. It was this particular person's very first tattoo, so I was honored that he came to me, and I'm really happy with the progress that I've made on it so far. That was an interesting experience. I mean, we deal with a lot of twitching, a little bit of movement, just unexpected circumstances as tattoo artists, but he twitched so bad that it surprised both of us. His arm actually came up off of the armrest that we were using and almost hit me in the face, but no damage was done. He's very happy with the progress we're making, and so am I. I'm taking my time. I'm making sure that all of the work that I put out is very clean, and I think I'm earning a reputation as a very clean, precise tattoo artist. Speaking of which, the client that I mentioned a couple of videos ago where I did a tattoo that I wasn't very proud of, she came back for her touch-up. We fixed what I noticed was wrong with it. I found out later that she was actually quite happy with what she walked out of the shop with. She didn't realize anything was even slightly off about it until I messaged her and said, hey, I'm not happy with that. But she appreciated that so much. It was a humbling experience for me, but it paid off because she came back for 2 more small tattoos after I fixed the one that I wasn't happy with. So that just goes to show doing the right thing, even if no one else knows that something was wrong in the first place, but doing the right thing really pays off. Which brings me to the next fun story that I have from last week. Now, tattooing family or friends of family can get kind of tricky because they expect more for less, and they expect me to accommodate certain things. So my cousin has a fiance who wanted me to tattoo from his house, and I'd never met him before, but he was kind of high pressure trying to get me to tattoo from his house, and he offered me a pretty decent sum of money for that. I kind of agreed to it just to appease him, and the more I thought about it, the more I really didn't want to do that because, one, it's kind of disrespectful to the person who owns the shop that I work out of, and it's disrespectful to the other tattoo artists that work in that shop. Plus, it's just not clean. I'm a very, very, very OCD person about the cleanliness of my station, and he has 2 dogs in his home and wanted me to tattoo there. He just doesn't want the inconvenience of going to a shop, but it's a major inconvenience for me trying to get his house up to code for me to be able to tattoo, and frankly, it's impossible. The equipment that I need just is not in a home, especially not if there are dogs present, not to mention, I think, 5 kids in the house. So that just wasn't an option, and the more I thought about it, the more I didn't want to do it. So I tried to talk to him about, coming to the shop. We'll do short sessions so that he could, get home and spend time with his family. And he started getting very, very, very irate about it. It came down to me saying I wanted to respect the people that I work with he was quite a bit rude about saying, well, now he doesn't respect me. I'm okay with that. I am perfectly fine with that. It's not his respect that I need. It's paying clients who come to the tattoo shop and my coworkers and other tattoo artists in this tattooing community that I live in. Those are the people that I want respect from. Scratching out of somebody's house isn't how I'm going to earn that respect. So, dude who I returned a big deposit from out of, that was in my wallet. I could have used that money, but I decided not to use your money. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry that I agreed to it in the first place without really putting some thought into it, but I'm not sorry for not tattooing you in your house. What else is going on? Well, I have been working on reading through 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson, and the reading is just getting a bit preachy, in my opinion. Now, I'm not disagreeing with any of the rules for life that he brings up. He makes valid points for every single one, but he backs up almost every single rule that I've read so far with Christian ideology. And it sounds very much like a sermon. I'm not a particularly religious person. I'm very philosophical. I believe I'm very spiritual, and I have a pretty strong moral code. But having Christianity basically shoved down my throat is not something that I'm into. So I think I'm just going to kind of skim the rest of the book, look for the tidbits of philosophy, like pure philosophy, in the writing, and get what I can out of the book without getting bogged down by the finer details of his sermon. A lot of what he says can be found in other sources as well, particularly The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and How to Win Friends and Influence People. Those are both classic, great books on living well, with kind of a self-help / philosophy vibe to them. And those are great. Those are great books. And I feel like I'm absorbing some of the same material out of Jordan Peterson's work as I already have from other sources, with a whole lot of Christianity dumped into the pages. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad book by any means. I mean, I've actually found most of the ideas and concepts really powerful, but it's just not for me. I would still recommend the book to people who are comfortable consuming a lot of religious material, or people who could at least look past it like I'm trying to. Alright, so the plan for the upcoming week, of course, tattoo. I'm also going to go ahead and get somebody to read my business plan and get some feedback before I take it to the bank. Now, I did make a very, 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 very large loan payment, which should boost my credit score pretty high. That means that I will get much more favorable rates on my business loan whenever I decide to take it out. And I'm just getting a micro business loan because I really don't need that much money to get started. But I actually wasn't supposed to mention that, so I'm gonna have to edit that out. Oops. Okay, I'm really tired. I'm actually filming at the end of the day, so I'm just going to call it for right now. I'm going to finish up 12 Rules for Life, get someone to read my business plan, and I'm also starting a digital marketing class online. Yeah, that's about it. And I have a large-scale tattoo scheduled for Saturday. I'm going to try and book 1 or 2 more clients this week for large-scale work. And other than that, I'm just really going to try and maximize the quality of my family time. So that's it. That's it for right now. If you enjoyed this video, if you like the art that I've been showing, or if you're interested in my tattooing career or my year of self-improvement, then please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and visit joshuagraphic.com to hop on my mailing list and check out my bookshelf. So until next week, Josh out.